I reckon if you MRI'd 1,000 people, probably over 900 of those people would show symptoms of a disc bulge in their scan and have experienced 0 to very minimal actual pain symptoms related to that issue. It's very, very common. They did a good study, and I am loosely quoting the study here because it was a while ago that I read the paper. I think about 2,000 Olympic athletes, and almost all of them had compromised spines. Like they had disc bulges and disc degeneration and things that if an everyday person sort of saw on or was told or diagnosed with, would think, oh my God, I need surgery, or I need therapy, you know. And these athletes were competing at the highest level and had no idea that they had these issues in their body. So what I'm trying to say here is you are not your x-ray. It's not a life sentence if something comes back showing that you've got a disc bulge. But in this instance, the gentleman that I'm talking about is experiencing pain symptoms. He was playing tennis, he said, on average twice a week, and he was doing 9 workouts a week on top of that. 5 of our at-home workouts, which are intense workouts. You're doing a lot of strength and flexibility training in the at-home workouts. Although you're not using external load, barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, you are using your body weight very effectively to develop strength. So it's a lot of load to the body. Then on top of that, in the afternoon, he was adding in one of our flexibility or mobility masterclasses, which is pretty intensive stretching. In most cases, it's just a simple lack of strength. It's just that the body is not strong and stable in that area, and the structures start to move around a little bit. And then when they're exposed to a certain movement, they just don't have what it takes to hold everything in the right place. And then you get this disc bulging out. Here's the thing that I want to point out. It is very unlikely that it was the exercise that he was doing that caused the injury. The exercise is definitely going to have contributed to a mismanagement of his load exposure. But the scan that he's shown, he posted an image, a screenshot of the MRI scan. The degeneration in the discs and the disc bulge, those are things that occur over years, if not decades of neglect. They don't usually occur in one instance. And this is something that we feel very strongly about, because there is a whole series of factors that come into play when you abstain from exercise. And let me be absolutely clear straight up how I would approach a disc bulge for anyone out there who is suffering from pain symptoms due to something like this. There are differences in the severity of an injury to a disc. You can literally have a disc sort of explode, which is very difficult to, and that's usually from quite a severe trauma, and that's very difficult to overcome without surgical intervention. But for the vast majority of disc bulges, it is something that you absolutely can overcome without surgical intervention. Surgery is the last thing you'd ever want to consider. And we've had many, many clients and members of our gym come through this gym having been told that they absolutely need surgical intervention to fix back pain. And after 6 to 12 months of training with us, they experience 0 pain. And we still train a few of them 4 or 5 years later, and they're still doing really well. Does that mean that the actual disc bulge is completely cured? Sometimes not. Sometimes you go back, if you went back and had an MRI, you'd still see that there is visual compromise in the structure of the spine, but the pain may have completely gone. So you absolutely should reintroduce exercise, but you have to do it at the right pace, and you have to progressively overload it. And I don't know, without actually coaching you, I don't know how quickly you introduced the movement, how used to that much movement your body was. I assume that you've got a base level of conditioning because you're playing tennis, and tennis is a pretty intense sport. But we can get really carried away, and it's so common. I wrote a blog post about this yesterday that went out to our Inner Circle email list. Seldom does our conditioning and physical preparedness match our goals and motivation.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.